ID at Xbox covers the making of Geometry Survivor. A survival shooter like no other. Innovation often comes from blending distinct genres to create a new, engaging experience for players. Geometry Survivor is a testament to this creative process, merging the fast-paced shooting action of Geometry Wars with the addictive progression and survival elements of Vampire Survivors. The origin of the world of Geometry Survivor. The idea for the game originated from a desire to combine the high adrenaline gameplay of classic arcade shooters with the strategic depth and character progression found in modern survival games. Geometry Wars provided the perfect template for the game's intense shooting mechanics, renowned for its vibrant visuals and dynamic enemy patterns. Meanwhile, Vampire Survivors offered a blueprint for incremental progression and survival against overwhelming odds, where players enhance their characters' abilities over time to withstand hordes of enemies. Our aim was to create a game that not only pays homage to these influences but also create a game that stands on its own as a unique title. The core concept revolves around navigating a large arena, surviving against waves of enemies, and evolving the player's abilities through strategic choices. Overcoming the obstacles for challenging gameplay. Blending two distinct gameplay styles presented several challenges for the development team. One of the primary hurdles was balancing the game's pacing. The team needed to ensure that the shooting mechanics complemented the progression and survival aspects without overwhelming the player or making the game too easy. Another challenge was designing enemy patterns and progression systems that would keep players engaged over time. We had to conduct extensive testing to fine-tune the difficulty curve, ensuring that the game remained challenging yet fair. Unique features of Geometry Survivor. A fundamental element of the game harks back to the essence of arcade classic shooters, where a player's bullet would immediately annihilate an enemy ship, disintegrating it into fragments. We decided to use a simplistic health system where each entity can be eliminated with a single bullet. This departure from the conventional health paradigms introduces distinctive challenges in the design of varied and engaging weaponry. Given the one-shot kill mechanic, the game's strategy involves flooding the screen with enemies spaced at various intervals. Each adversary exhibits unique movement behaviors, which, when combined, result in highly challenging combat scenarios. Players are required to adeptly navigate through hordes of enemies, making tactical use of weapons to dispatch foes before becoming overwhelmed. High performance highlights. The implementation of the Entity Component System, ECS, in Unity significantly contributed to enhancing the performance of Geometry Survivor, enabling the game to achieve a solid and high frame rate even during intense gameplay moments. ECS architecture separates data and behavior, which allows for more efficient data access and manipulation, reducing the overhead typically associated with object-oriented programming. This approach was particularly beneficial for Geometry Survivor, where the screen can be inundated with numerous enemies, projectiles, and effects simultaneously. By utilizing ECS, we were able to take advantage of highly optimized, multi-threaded code execution, ensuring that the game's performance remained fluid and responsive. This optimization was crucial for maintaining the fast-paced action and visual clarity that were central to the game's design, providing players with a seamless and engaging experience without compromising on graphical fidelity or gameplay complexity. We hope that you enjoy Geometry Survivor. Argy Baltsai, Director, BrainSeal Entertainment. Geometry Survivor is a roguelite auto shooter where you must survive for 20 minutes. Out now on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation and Switch.